The woman who failed in a previous campaign for U.S. Senate and failed as the CEO of a major computer company is not allowing those losses to stand in her way.
I hope it's pretty clear that I am a fighter.
And that is the impression that millions of viewers seem to share after last night's GOP presidential debate. Observers from political insiders to average voters cited Carly Fiorina's standout performance. She was crisp, well-informed, and able to stand her ground against Donald Trump. But Fiorina did not always command this kind of admiration. California voters may remember her failed bid in 2010 to unseat Senator Barbara Boxer. And during that same campaign, she was often called to defend her controversial tenure as the chair and CEO of Hewlett-Packard. Fiorina was named head of the Silicon Valley company in 1999, but the HP board forced her to resign in 2005, following a large number of layoffs and questions about her business decisions. If those were major setbacks in Fiorina's professional history, well, they did not seem to handicap her last night. Fiorina deftly delivered a sharp retort to Donald Trump's snide remark about her appearance, while also speaking with authority on domestic and international issues.
I think women all over this country heard very clearly what Mr. Trump said. Having met Vladimir Putin, I wouldn't talk to him at all. We've talked way too much to him. What I would do immediately is begin rebuilding the Sixth Fleet. I would begin rebuilding the missile defense program in Poland. I would conduct regular, aggressive military exercises in the Baltic states. Immigration did not come up in 2016 because Mr. Trump brought it up. We talked about it in 2012. We talked about it in 2008. We talked about it in 2004. We have been talking about it for 25 years. This is why people are tired of politicians.
It's going to be very, very clear that Fiorina will have gained the most amount of new voters and probably is going to vault herself into the top 2 or 3. I can't see anybody not agreeing that she made the most inroads among voters that might have been backing another candidate before last night.
That was analyst Barry Nussbaum, who writes about politics. Nussbaum says it will be very, very interesting now if Fiorina wins the GOP nomination to face off against the likely Democratic nominee, another woman, Hillary Clinton. Can you just imagine 2 women?
Boy, that would be. I would love to see the first debate on that one. I mean, they would go head to head for sure.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
The only criticism I seem to have heard from, from people when referring to Carly Fiorina last night was that maybe she could have showed a little more humor and personality. But, this was her first time being in the main debate, and she wanted to come off strong and knowledgeable and be respected. And I think, from what we saw,
I think she did leave a very strong impression, and I think mostly she's getting high marks. I think in a forum like that, you're going to get positive, negative assessments, no matter what you do.
Right. Well, it was such a long forum. It was 3 hours. So, a lot of things came out, which normally wouldn't come out in an hour-long debate. But nonetheless, very interesting.
Mr. Nussbaum said she probably gained the most of any candidate last night.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Polls should be out soon again.
Thanks, Sasha.